NVIDIA graphics card with 7nm GPU will see light in 2020. According to sources, NVIDIA plans to order the production of its 7nm chips of the future generation not from the traditional partner TSMC and the company Samsung. It is said that this choice is caused by the fact that Samsung in the 7nm process will be able to offer EUV-lithographic, which will further reduce the cost of production. On the other hand, this means that the next generation of graphic accelerators for Turing will see light only in 2020. The 7nm technology is no longer new to the graphics market, and has announced the release of the first GPU using such standards, and graphics cards built on the 7nm processors Navi should appear on the market during the 2019 year. NVIDIA is still not in a hurry to master the 7nm norm and continues to settle for 12nm technology, which is printed chips generation Turing. Now in the Japanese industry press there were reports that among the first customers for the new 7nm UTech process Samsung will be not only IBM but also NVIDIA. In this case, Samsung promises to launch an experienced release of 7nm products only in the second half of the 2019 year with the start of mass production in 2020. And it may mean that the next generation of NVIDIA chips, known under the code name Ampere, will not be released sooner than a year later. NVIDIA itself did not comment on the change of the production partner so until recently it was thought that Ampere will be produced according to the classic 7nm FinFET technology at the enterprise's TSMC. However, the reports of cooperation with Samsung that appeared now can mean serious changes in the company's strategy. It seems that NVIDIA was very dissatisfied with the too high cost of production Turing. These chips were extremely large and complex. The transition to the 7nm norm along with switching to EUV-lithographic, which Samsung offers, will reduce the size of crystals and simplify the process, which will give a noticeable gain in cost. TSMC also plans to implement EUV-lithographic, but only in the second generation of the 7nm process, and Samsung can offer the right NVIDIA conditions before. Obviously, it turned out to be a decisive argument for NVIDIA. In addition, the company already has the experience of placing production at the factories of Samsung. In particular, this semiconductor forge was engaged in the release of 14nm chips GP107 for GeForce GTX 1050 and 1050Ti. Thus, it can be concluded that NVIDIA will not update the architecture of its graphics accelerators in the 2019 year, but rather focus on expanding the Turing accelerator lineup and possibly on the parallel market entry of Turing video cards without RTX support, which can obtain the names of GTX 1600 or GTX 1100.